launch of all of these machines, with F1, Indy, the esports, and this very cool new form of racing, Extreme E. It's a real exciting time. So we're stoked.
It is so exciting, and the music is again starting to blare here at MTV. I'm so excited. Each time the music starts, I'm like, oh my God, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. I love it. I really, really love it. We've got some questions coming in. Any secrets you can tell us about the livery? I feel like our lips are quite sealed, aren't they?
Oh, no, we can tell all the secrets. Emma, go ahead.
Yeah, he's trying to get me in trouble here. We're sworn to secrecy. But like the guys in America are saying, like our liveries, they look amazing. Like we knew they were going to look cool, but when you actually see them, the covers come off, it's like, wow, they really pop.
Now, your first race is actually next week, isn't it?
Yeah, we leave on Sunday.
Yeah. Yes, tell us and all the fans, where are you going? Where are you headed? What are you most excited for about where you're headed?
So the first event's in Saudi Arabia, and it's the first event of the Extreme E season. So, Tanner and I, we've tested together, but we haven't actually raced together yet. So it's going to be a jumping in the deep end. But, the team, we've done a great job in the build up to the event. The scenery looks amazing. That's one of the challenges with Extreme E, is that you don't know what the course is going to be until just sort of the day before. So it makes it quite hard to practice. But it's going to be sand, and the rock formations around there look amazing. It looks like something out of Star Wars.
And you said there that obviously you guys haven't driven together before. How do you prep for going into the season alongside one another?
We have had a couple test sessions here in the UK, or really 1-2 day session, where we could practice driver changes, because that's part of the series, is changing drivers. We get equal time between the two of us in the car. And we've spent you get a certain amount of time, or a certain number of kilometers that you can drive in a test. And I think it was pretty fruitful. I think we gained a lot. And then you've got the whole engineering background from McLaren, which is obviously off the charts in professionalism and technical capability. So it's up to them in a lot of cases to make a best guess on what to do based on the information we give them. And with those kinds of people behind you, it's going to be a good guess.
Indeed. Now, what are you guys aiming for this year? What are your hopes for the season ahead?
Naturally to be on the top step of the podium, but we're also very realistic about the challenge ahead. I mean, the nature of Extreme E is it's hugely exciting. Anything can happen by the nature of the terrain and the course layouts, plus the fact, there's a whole lot of world champions on that starting grid, so it's going to be no mean feat.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can't wait to see you guys get racing. It's going to be so exciting. I hope all the fans tune in as well. We are, as I keep saying, an hour and 45 minutes now from launch. Is the excitement building? Are the nerves building at all? Like, how are you guys feeling as drivers? Because you're the ones that get behind the wheel of these gorgeous, gorgeous cars. We have to just watch on TV or watch, trackside, but you get to actually be in them.
I mean, it's an incredibly cool event. I mean, I wish I could show you what's just over our shoulders here. There's a lot going on. There's, the boulevard, which is normally covered in cars, has a small percentage of the normal number of cars, and then a lot of seats, and there's champagne that's about to be poured, and a lot of people coming to visit. So it's going to be a very cool event, and it sounds like it's the largest launch that McLaren has ever had, just because they're doing so many liveries all at the same time. And so that's cool to be a part of. Ours is a little bit of the stepchild in the group, for sure. It's a giant behemoth machine next to these precise carbon, formula cars. But, it's...
Don't talk about it that way.
Yeah.
It's a bit mean.
It's a great machine.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she looks amazing.
Yeah, so excited to show her off, for sure.
Yeah, I think that... I just know that it's going to be a good one. I honestly do know it's going to be a good one. I know that the car is going to look fantastic. All 4 cars are going to look spectacular. And as you said, things are hotting up here. We can see all the drinks and everything, the cookies as well. I'm sure you can spot it.
Smell the cookies, yeah.
Smell the cookies here. That's what I'm an eye out for this evening. But thank you so much for joining us, guys. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll catch you in a bit. It's been lovely chatting to you.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, have a fun night.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Now, Lovely chatting to our XE drivers there. As I said, their first race is next weekend, which will be fantastic. Make sure you all tune in. Next up, we have our shadow ambassador, who I am now going to add as well to our live.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
That was very prompt, very efficient.
On the ball.
On the ball, loving that. Coming kitted out in the match as well. Ben, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. Ariana, how are you?
I am brilliant, thank you. I'm just waiting. Oh, there we go. Where are you joining us from? Because that background looks very snazzy.
Yeah, I'm in the McLaren Shadow studio where we handle all of our esports training and driver coaching and all wonderful things.
That looks very cool. I wouldn't mind taking a visit up there once we hop off this live, because that looks super, super cool. Ben, how are you? What have you been up to during the F1 off season? What's been keeping you busy?
Gaming, making content. For those who don't know, I'm an F1 YouTuber, so I spend my spare time playing the F1 game, trying to get better at it. Watching the esports competitions that are going on. Even though the F1 season's not on, there's still so much to do, which is the brilliant side about gaming. It keeps you busy.
And how has the gaming been going? You're saying that you've been playing the F1 game, trying to get better. How's it going? How are you feeling your ranking there?
It's a work in progress constantly. You're never perfect. So that's the brilliant thing about it. You just harness your skills, go in a time trial, try and pick up those few tenths here and there. And there's constantly always things to learn, which from a challenging point of view is always really satisfying.
What are your favorite tracks to drive?
Monaco, 100%, because it's
Really?
the most difficult. Yeah. It's the most difficult track on the F1 calendar. And like when you nail a lap around there, it's just so satisfying.
Oh, I can imagine. I think I'd be pretty tragic if I was to have a go on the F1 game, but maybe it's something I'll do just for humour reasons, if nothing else. But looking ahead to this evening, it's launch day, 4 liveries launching. Shadow is, of course, a massive, massive part of today. What are you most excited for Shadow this season?
There's much to look forward to. Potentially new drivers, new look livery. Fingers crossed. I think it looks like amazing, quite honestly. So I'm interested to see how they can improve upon it with the new look for this season potentially. But but I don't know. There's just so much to look forward to.
There is so much to look forward to, but the shadow aspect of it is, I think, is so nice that we're able to, like we've been saying with the other drivers, to have all 4 liveries launching one night. It makes it so much more exciting. It's like It's constant, it's non-stop. But in terms of Shadow, what are some of your favorite aspects of your role as ambassador? Because it's quite like you said, you're a YouTuber as well. It's quite a unique position that you get to be in. Of course, joining us from this fantastic room upstairs where you've got all of the best kit, and then you get to be a YouTuber and you get to try to make your skills perfect. You've got the best of both worlds here.
Yeah, I think the brilliant thing about it is when I come into the MTC, no 2 days are the same. One day I might come in and I might be teaching people how to drive the F1 game better. Another time I might come in and, we're watching an F1 race on a Twitch stream, or we're meeting celebrities, and I don't know, it's just really, really glamorous. And I feel very privileged to be a part of it. The setup is so cool out here. You got some of the best tech, awesome computers, and F1 game. What's not to love in here? We've also got other games as well. You can play Rocket League, and we've got those big screens up there for other gaming sessions and just looking at stats and everything. It's really technical in here. It's definitely wasted on me, that's for sure.
Oh, I can imagine that when that place has got lots of different drivers in there, all going at it and playing against each other, is such a cool atmosphere. I imagine that is so exciting.
Oh, yeah, and the competitive aspect as well.
Yeah.
A few months ago, we had just regular employees coming in, and everyone was trying to better each other's times, and it was very, very competitive, and got to the point where we had to chase the guys off. They didn't want to leave, so it's very, very addictive. So when you get a chance, come up here and give it a go.
I absolutely will. Now, that is all that we have time for, Ben. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely chatting with you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening and, of course, enjoy the launch.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us here at MTC for our Instagram live, chatting to all of our fantastic drivers and getting you in the mood for the launch this evening. Now, remember, the launch is at 7 p.m. You can McLaren's YouTube, or you can stream it on Sky Sports F1. You don't want to miss this, I promise you. I've been here all day, soaking it all up. As I said, atmosphere is building. You've heard the music going. It is all going to be going live at 7 p.m. Make sure you're there. Let us know what you think about it as well once you see all of the liveries. We want to know all of your feedback. We cannot wait to share the evening with you. Thank you so much for joining me, guys.